Oh, there you are, YouTube.
Okay, number 26. What is it? I can't read it. Oh, ah! Black Phone. That's a new one. We haven't seen that one.
I want to watch the cowboy one. I want to watch no.
You want to watch a Nope?
I want to watch the no train.
Good job.
I thought the Black Phone was pretty good. It's nothing, spectacular, but it's nothing to offend either, I feel like. It was just like a nice watch, something that you watch and I guess you're entertained by, right? You're not going to put it at the top of any list. You're probably not going to put it at the bottom of any list. It's just a nice quality movie. Still trying to get over a cold. Okay, sorry. But I guess what was interesting about it was it had like this sort of like true crime feel a little bit from sort of like a kid on the milk carton, like Johnny Gosh, if you like, I don't know, Johnny, how do I explain? Like, kidnapping, that sort of thing. It's like a kidnapping story, but like from the kid's perspective, and it then sort of dips into the supernatural a little bit, which was pretty cool. And then we're basically watching this kid that was kidnapped. I don't know how old he is. I don't know, 10 or something. We're trying to, we're watching him. We're with him on his journey to escape from this basement that he is trapped in. That Ethan Hawke, this guy, this is Daybreakers. Ethan Hawke has, I got loads of spoilers here, I guess, has kidnapped him and sort of leaves these little openings for him to try to escape. And when he tries to escape, then he has these plans to beat him, right? And then the beatings get harsher the more times he gets caught. I think he calls it like Naughty Boy or something like that. So, yeah, we're with this kid and he is trying to escape, and he's not the first kid to be kidnapped. This is a serial kidnapper, serial killer here. I think this is the 6th kid or 7th kid, perhaps. And each of the other kids have tried to escape as well. And they've had different methods for doing so, but each one of them have gotten caught. But as this kid that we're following here in this basement, he's getting these phone calls on the black phone from their ghosts, and they're basically sort of telling him what they did to try and get out, but were unsuccessful, but maybe this is how far they got, right? So they're giving him basically these tips on, hey, maybe this will work. Hey, maybe this will work. I didn't get to finish what I was doing, but maybe it will work for you. And all these things are sort of failing. I'm just giving you the movie here. I'm just giving you the movie. And all these things are failing. And what is this, a review or just like a recap, I guess? All these things are failing. But then at the end, all these things sort of come together because he's able to use all of these failed ways to get out and sort of turn it into a Home Alone little fun house to where he takes Ethan Hawke down, and it's really cool. I feel like the movie is a little long. It feels a little like in the middle, like maybe it lags a little bit. We're just sort of seeing him, in the same place for a while, and I don't know, just kind of like, it feels like it takes a little longer than it needs to. But it's not, I don't know, it's not the worst, but I feel like it could have been trimmed down a little bit. Also, this kid's sister, didn't even mention that. She has visions of, this is what I actually really liked about the movie. She has visions about these like murders and kidnappings and things that have taken place. And her dad doesn't like that because she's like telling people about it, and then the cops catch wind and they're like, hey, how do you know about this? And basically they're suspecting her dad of being the kidnapper who's known as the grabber. But what I really liked about it is that the police get to talking with her, and she talks about these premonitions or dreams or whatever that she's having, to where she has some inside information, like supernatural information. What I like is that the cops believe her. Like, this stuff doesn't happen in movies. There's always like, ah, you dumb kid, ah, you're just imagining things. And the cops believe her. It's great. Like, when does that ever happen? I thought that was really cool. But anyway, yeah, it's a good movie. I don't know if I'd watch it again. I would watch it again, but I'm not like itching to watch it again. If somebody was like, hey, let's watch it, I'd be like, yeah, that movie was good. So that's kind of where I'm at on there. Have you seen The Black Phone? If so, what do you think of it? If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, I just told you all about it. I don't even know. Was this a review or just a recap? But yeah, it's a movie I'd totally watch again. I don't know if I'm going to put it in myself. That sort of thing. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to watch it. But if somebody comes over and says, hey, I want to watch this movie, I haven't seen it, I'll say, let's go ahead and do that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.